Red Dead Online is in a pretty tough spot right now. The Bounty Hunter update hype is long gone, the introduction of new Telegram missions seems to have completely halted even after the first week of their introduction, and the past couple weeks of the weekly Red Dead Online update bonuses and discounts, or I guess you could say lack thereof, isn't really helping retain players and surely isn't getting any of us excited to log on to see what specials are offered for the week. And if you've been out of the loop, and if you're curious if there's really anything worth checking out this week, I hope my weekly Red Dead Online buyer's guide can assist you here. Every week we review the discounts and free items and rewards and go in depth on where you should focus on spending your money, or even if you should spend your money at all that week. And there's really nothing worse than having the feeling of buyer's remorse when you make the wrong purchase. And hopefully this series can continue to help you avoid that. And today we will be reviewing everything. So let's get started. If you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on this video. And if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your notifications turned on. So as always, let's begin with the free items and rewards. If you're a current owner of Outlaw Pass 4, you will have a free treasure map deposited into your account and will receive 5,000 XP towards your current rank. And if you don't own Outlaw Pass 4 but have been playing Red Dead Online at all since the beginning of this season, it's probably a wise idea to purchase the pass if you want all the limited time items, like the ultra important Wilderness Camp fast travel ability, and then of course Arthur Morgan's Winter Gunslinger outfit. It expires Monday, March 15th, so there is very limited time left. Whatever level you currently are will be your level if you do decide to purchase the pass. So say if you're level 100 but you're not a pass owner, that means if you do decide to purchase the pass, you will unlock everything up to rank 100 instantly. Most folks already know that, but I always see some confusion and questions on this part in my comments section, so I just want to make sure those players who have that trouble get all the details here. Now this sort of coincides with one of the major discounts this week, and we'll get into that shortly, but if you just log on into free roam at all this week, you will also receive a reward for a free ability card of your choice. I'll have some recommendations on the best cards coming up. With this week's bonuses focused on the Bounty Hunter role as well, while not as exciting as previous weeks with some extra money earning potential, completing a legendary bounty this week will land you a gift of 100 rounds of express rifle ammo and 25 poison throwing knives deposited directly into your account. But now when it comes to our discounts for the week, we have some pretty nice deals. Again, for the longtime players out there, maybe it's all easy to shrug all of this off, but for the newer guys who either just started or really haven't gone super deep into the intricacies of ability card loadouts and all the different play styles you and your character can have, this week I think is pivotal in getting players set up for the long term. Players get 40% off all rifles this week, which includes the bolt action, Springfield, and even snipers like the rolling block and Carcano rifle, and then of course the elephant rifle, which I think is more of a joke than a rifle, but it's there if you want it anyway. I highly encourage you to focus your attention on the bolt action rifle and the Carcano rifle. The Springfield and the rolling block are nice and all, but it's clear the former mentions are superior in almost every capacity. So here's the breakdown and why I argue you invest in the bolt action and Carcano rifles over the Springfield and the rolling block. The bolt action rifle deals 58.55 damage and has a faster rate of fire than the Springfield. The bolt action has better DPS along with the same great accuracy, and it makes it an objectively better standard rifle. The Springfield deals 64 damage and it could potentially need one less shot to kill than the bolt action, but due to the lower rate of fire it offers, it has a slower time to kill on average. The Carcano rifle deals 101.1 damage and has a much faster rate of fire than the rolling block, and this again gives it the same DPS advantage like the bolt action has over the Springfield. Overall though, it is superior as a long-range rifle for both PvE and PvP, and the fire rate alone makes it more useful in PvE due to facing groups of enemies, and the damage per second it offers makes it superior against tank builds and any player using a health tonic, which is the vast majority of players. The rolling block deals 121 damage and it has a much slower rate of fire, which makes its DPS lower than the Carcano, and it is only superior than the Carcano when it comes to facing players who have at most one damage reduction card and are not using a health tonic at all. Just more of an FYI here in case you are seriously thinking of picking up the elephant rifle because you want to use it for legendary animals or PvP or whatever, all things I really don't recommend you use the elephant rifle for, but either way, the elephant rifle deals 112.6 damage and has a limited range before it deals 0 damage at all. It also has low ammo reserves, poor accuracy, a poor fire rate, and a very poor reload speed, and all of this totaling up to be an impractical weapon for combat and basically any other purpose. The next big discount for the week are 30% off off all ability cards and ability card upgrades. Now, this is a really big one if you've not maxed everything out yet. I honestly don't think many players have purchased and ranked up all ability cards to tier 3. It's easy to get comfortable with a single set of cards or maybe 1 or 2 loadouts, but eventually a goal of players that at least I want to give players should be to obtain all cards, level them up, start testing them out, see what you like about all their different abilities to see what you find most enjoyable, and don't just simply be a meta slave. Now, I actually want to rank all ability cards and their respective combat, defensive, and recovery classes for a video, so if you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments. There would be a lot for us to go over in one video, so it's probably best I make it its own thing, but for now, I do have some big recommendations on some top cards you should look into right this second if you are logged in and you're watching this video. When it comes to PvE specifically, my top picks are quite an inspiration: Strange Medicine, Cold-Blooded, Eye for an Eye, Kick in the Butt, and the Unblinking Eye. If we're talking strictly PvP and showdowns, I highly recommend you look into Slippery, Winning Streak, Never Without One, and then when it comes to a mix of both cards, and that can really go either way and they're multi-purpose and they're really good at the talents they grant, then look no further than Paint It Black, which is my ultimate favorite card, Slow and Steady, Sharpshooter, Gunslinger's Choice, Iron Lung, and Fool Me Once. Ultimately, for PvE, you want restoration and damage reduction cards. Things that restore health and Deadeye and reduce damage are the best choices for free roam and PvE combat. Don't take cards that increase how much damage you deal, since all NPCs can die in one shot to the head at appropriate ranges, and generally don't take that many shots to kill in general so long as you're using decent weapons and express ammo. When you're playing PvP, either in the free roam or in showdowns, you want damage and damage reduction cards. Cards that reduce how much damage you take and increase how much damage you deal are the best choices for PvP. Don't take the cards that restore health or Deadeye, since there's not as many opportunities to trigger these. Health restoration we ignore, since you should be using health cures to heal and fortify your health, and those cards only help when you're missing health on the white bar. And obviously in PvP, it's a big tonic meta. You should never really rely on the white health bar if you don't want to die all the time. Deadeye restoration is also ignored, since snake oils exist and are faster and better than trying to earn Deadeye through those cards that restore Deadeye. So those were the two most major discounts for the week, but there are also other opportunities like 30% off all Bounty Hunter weapon variants, which are purely cosmetic changes, and some are quite expensive, like the Lamat revolver variant, for example, and then we have 30% off all holsters and the reinforced lasso. Again, the holsters are purely cosmetic and all of them allow you to dual wield guns, but when it comes to the reinforced lasso, this helps you maintain a hold on your bounty targets who are hogtied for up to 5 minutes before they break out of the hogtie. So if you're just starting out as a bounty hunter here in game, make sure you get that lasso. That's about everything in terms of free items, discounts, and my buyer's guide and full in-depth review for this week's discounts. So we're going to wrap things up right there. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Rockstar Games content in general, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on there. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that said, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.